Hey Smashers, welcome to the Daily Smash for Thursday, October 3rd, 2024. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
I'm getting ready for back-to-back shows on Newsmax 2 and Newsmax. But when you're watching this, it will have already happened, so I can't really promote it here. But I'm kind of excited about doing an hour on N2, my Leventhal report, from one studio, and then running upstairs to the big studio to do Prime News on Newsmax.
Oh, wow.
It might be the first time anyone's ever done it at that network.
Really?
I think so. I don't know, but probably. I mean, no one's ever done my show, I don't think, and then anchored Prime News next.
Wow.
So, trendsetter.
Trendsetter, yeah.
Do you want to talk about your rough time at the spa? Or no?
Well, it was just, I went to get a facial done and a massage, and I had I sat down, and I thought I was going to a Korean spa.
Yeah.
Because I love, when I looked up Korean, because I wanted to go to a Korean spa.
Yeah.
I love that, the scrubs and the reflexology. My feet were hurting because I was wearing high heels all night and day yesterday.
And about 20 blocks from here, there's a whole row of them on like 30th or 32nd.
But I went to like the back. I guess I just went on maps and like 4.5 or whatever. And
yeah. It's 2 blocks from here.
So it was 2 blocks. I'm looking, it's convenient. So Rick walked with me, and it was a nice, pretty place. And I sat down, and the lady goes, "You speak Chinese?" And I say, "No, ni hao ma," like that. And she's like, "You Chinese?" And I'm like, "No."
It's more than I could say.
And so I go in, and she's like, "You want $20 for oil and hot rocks?" And I'm like, she's trying to upsell me, and I'm like, "Well, doesn't it already come? Like, if I'm getting a massage, doesn't it already come with oil? Like, why do I have to pay $20 extra?" And she goes, "Oh, it's very good, hydrating for your skin." And I'm thinking, oh, well, we drank last night with Louie and Teresa, and I'm like dehydrated. So, yeah, okay, fine.
We're going to tell that story out, by the way, on the Rick and Kelly show on patreon.com. We're saving that for our patrons.
Yeah.
But we have other stuff for you coming up on this show that we're not using there. So we're being fair about it.
So anyways, I said fine. And I gave him Rick's credit card, before I went there, right? Like thinking that he was going to pay for it.
Right. I paid for it in advance, or I thought I did.
I did too. So anyway, I get down and do my massage first. And I go down, head down, and it was a guy. And I'm like, oh, gosh, I don't really want a guy.
If I knew that, I wouldn't have let her go. I wouldn't have paid for it.
The guy did not use his hands, and he didn't speak a lick of English.
What did he use?
His elbow.
Ooh.
The whole, and I was like, ah! I'm like softer, like soft. I'm like trying to teach him like soft, like too hard. Like, if you don't speak a lick of something that you're in a different country, wouldn't you learn basic? Like, when I'm going to Mexico.
Especially in a massage where you kind of need to give cues for stuff.
Yeah, he said, flip over. That's all he knew. But, like when we go to Mexico, we're like, baños, muchas gracias, cerveza, por favor. Like we.
But we're not working.
I understand, but what I'm saying, when you're working, you would know. You would think you would know hard, soft. Whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
And I was like, it hurt. And I did not enjoy it at all.
Oh.
I only enjoyed the foot massage. So then I get down, and then the girl comes in to do my facial. She goes, "You have a lot of blackheads." I guess I had a lot of blackheads.
Yeah.
And she said I was dehydrated, which I knew. And so she goes, and they get the clock, and they go, "Okay, 60 minutes," and they press the clock. She goes, "Okay, 60 minutes. She presses the clock, and then she leaves outside the door. And she went to go get something. I go, "Wait, this isn't how this works."
Yeah.
She spoke English.
Right.
I go, "You went out the door and you already pushed the start button on the 60
minutes. You're not giving me a full 60 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. You're not giving me a whole 60 minutes.
Oh,
why would you? God. I was like, that made me mad.
I can see why.
I was like irritated.
I would have been mad too.
So I'm done with the massage, and I get up there, and it's like $335 plus tip. And I go, "Well, you're gonna put it on my credit card, right? That I gave you before I came." And they're like, no, let me see your ID. And I'm like, see my ID? And I'm like, fine, I'll just pay. But I'm just gonna pay. She's like, no, that was just to hold a reservation. I go, fine. And she goes, do you want to buy a package of 5 and you get a discount? And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, I told you I'm from California. No, I'm not going to come back here ever. Okay? It was supposed to be a pleasurable experience.
Right, supposed to be relaxing.
And it was none of that.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
It was none of that.
I'm sorry you had an unpleasant massage and a facial. But I get it. I would be mad too.
She cleaned my face.
I just want to mention before I forget, the other thing we're going to do on Patreon this week is talk to Kula, our friend in Tarpon Springs, who owns at Mykonos, a great restaurant, Greek restaurant.
Robin Dickman went. Harry went.
Yeah, right across the street is her brother's waterfront restaurant, and around the corner is their bakery. They were all swamped in Hurricane Helene. Tarpon Springs was under 5 feet of water. The whole sponge industry there is decimated. Their entire business is cooked right now. So we're going to talk to her about it and what she plans to do and how she plans to rebuild. We have before and after pictures. It's a fascinating story, and it represents so many. There are so many stories of people.
We went out to dinner with Lisa and Lisa and Dana are best friends with Teresa. Been for 25 years, and Louie. And it's a similar situation happened where they had a $5 million house. They didn't get flood insurance, just like Rick has it on his. It's $250,000 if
it's a $250,000 cap. Even if you have a $2 million house, which I don't, but they do, way more. And you can only get $250,000 from your flood insurance policy. And he got $0 because they determined it wasn't a flood, it was a surge or some nonsense.
He said the mayor of that town said it was a surge. It was one thing where...
One word.
One word.
Yeah, well, that's how they are. But anyway, the Kula story is a great example of the difficulties being faced across that region. So we're going to share that this week on the Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon. We didn't get a chance to show off some of your new clothes that you got in your visit to New Jersey the other day.
I went to New Jersey and I went to go see my friend Mattel, and she owns Jessica Barra. And she just has the most fabulous clothes. I tried everything on. Everything looked great.
You look great in Jessica Barra clothes. I mean, it's insane how good you look.
Look at this cute little number right here.
Wow. See, I haven't even seen these yet. That's so cool.
Isn't this adorable?
Oh, my God. You look so sexy in
Look at that.
Wow. Glamorous. That's beautiful.
Isn't this cute? Look at this.
That's so nice.
Adorbs, right?
Yeah. That's great.
And then I
love that.
And then they have these, she has like inspired by, right? So this was really cute on me. This is like Love Shack Fancy. It's a brand. And
oh my God.
It's so cute on.
Can't wait to see that.
Oh yeah. But this is adorable.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is really, really cute on. And then I got, so that's like Love Shack Fancy.
We have to buy another suitcase, by the way, because we have so much stuff.
I bought so much clothes she gave. This was cute. This is a Balmain inspired. You can buy this on Balmain for like $5,000, $4,000. Yeah. And I got this. Well, she gave it to me, $189.
$189.
Yeah.
And you have a discount code, don't you?
Yeah, Kelly20. But
Kelly20.
I didn't think this was gonna. She said, try this on. This is a knockoff of Dolce & Gabbana. It's gorgeous on. It was really pretty on me.
Mm-hmm. It looks cool.
It doesn't look.
Are those like cat eyes or something? Look at it. It looks like eyes on there.
I don't know. I thought it would look like Dancing with the Stars at first. Yeah. I was like, that's not me. But once I put it on, it looked great. And then this, she told me some designer makes something very similar to this.
Oh, I bet that's going to look beautiful.
And this is $159.
Wow.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Another one I can't wait to see you in.
Well, can I show you?
Yeah.
And then she gave me this Alaya. This is so cute on.
Yeah, that is cute.
This is so adorable. I think I'm going to wear this tonight with Ramona.
Cool.
And then I love these little
outfits.
These little outfits. These little tennis outfits.
Skirt.
Because I wear these a lot.
Sweater. You do.
And
you're so lucky.
And Newport.
Nobody's giving me clothes. Hey, Hey, any men's clothing people out there? Like I have 80,000 followers on Instagram, and Kelly will post for me too.
So I'm going to show you the.
Maybe I can get some clothes. Hello, hey guys, I want clothes.
Here, I'm going to show you my little fashion show. I'll show you guys.
Oh, you did a fashion show?
Yeah, I'm going to send it to you right now.
Okay, watch this.
Hi guys, I'm in New Jersey, Inglewood, and I'm at Jessica Bar where I get all my fashions. If you guys are in the New York area, come to Jessica Barra in New Jersey. You guys will love it. The owner of Jessica Barra, and I just want to show you guys around. I'm so excited. I love her clothes.
Looks like a great experience.
She gave me this little Bulgari ring.
Oh.
She just put this on me. She's like, here, take this. It's so cute.
So we mentioned that
Jolie will like these.
We mentioned that we had dinner last night with Teresa and Louis and Dana and his wife. What's his wife's name again?
Lisa.
Lisa. They're so nice. They're so nice. We had what?
So nice.
Yeah. A great conversation, and then after we wanted to go have a drink. We met Julianne, and we went to 2 bars, a rooftop bar that was recommended, another bar, and they were closed. It was last call at what was it, 11:30?
I don't know, but this Abra right here on 48th Street sucked.
It was really disappointing. The Abra on 60th is awesome.
Awesome.
The one
I ate there
in Beverly Hills is terrific.
I just ate at Abra with Ramona, Desiree, and Julianne, and it was fabulous. The lunch, it's like the best deal in town.
This one on 48th Street, not
first of all, I went up to the bar because I was waiting for him. I was meeting Lisa first with Dana, and I'm at the bar, and I go, may I have an old fashioned? And I love old fashions. He gives me this. He's like, what kind of whiskey? And I don't know. I'm like, I'm not even really a whiskey person. So I said, what do you recommend? And he said, I don't know what he recommended.
Bullet?
No, it wasn't Bullet. It was something else.
Okay.
And he just put some kind of like juice in it with some like crushed ice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when I get an old fashioned,
it's got
a big cube, clear with the cherry.
And sometimes they'll light a fire.
With some bitters.
This guy did not know what he was doing.
And I was like, I'm like, And then he gives me, I go, let me just have a glass of wine, Sancerre. And I don't know if I brushed my teeth before, but it was like, I'm like, ew, I don't like that. And then he goes, okay, here, let me give you Pinot Grigio. And I'm like, and I taste it, I don't like that either. And I'm like, and then the guy next to me goes, he's not going to be happy with you. And I'm like, I never complain about things, but I like things done. If I'm going to pay $25, $30 for a drink, I want it the way I want it.
Sure. And ultimately, you're the one who's supposed to be happy, not the bartender.
You didn't even like your swordfish. You didn't even eat it last night.
Yeah, I would
have taken that back.
I should have. I love swordfish. It's not Kelly's favorite, but I've always just really liked it because it's almost like a steak of a fish. But if you overcook it gets dry and crumbly, and this was dry and crumbly. It wasn't good. It wasn't moist.
And then they got the langoustines, and
those weren't great either.
Those were awful. It was awful.
But anyway, the reason I brought it up is because afterwards we tried to have a drink. Bars are closing. I'm like, and Kelly goes, isn't this the city that never sleeps? Like, what happened to this town? And then we went to Patty McGuire's, which is like a dive bar, because my former pool team had a match there. And Kelly's been there before. I hadn't been there in years.
But you used to go every Tuesday, right?
Used to go every Tuesday. Not to Patty's, but we would play there. Often we go there after we had already played our match because we knew everybody in there. And it was just, they have 2 pool tables. And we know the bartender, and she always takes care of us. So it was so great to see all the guys on the team, well, not all of them, but a lot of them. Like Zach was there, and Ben, and Jerome. There was good Jerome and bad Jerome. We took a group photo with some of the other team. The big guy, Steve, in the back, he beat Ben Ramos 5 games to none. And Ben Ramos is one of the best pool players I know. I mean, he's a 6 out of 7. This guy must have been a 7. And I was so determined to play. I wanted to play him, so I bought a game and challenged that guy who beat Ben 5-0, and he crushed me. So then I played Ben, and he beat me. And I'm like, and then he's like, you just keep playing. We're going to just let you keep playing everybody. I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep losing them. But then my 3rd game, I played Jerome, and I'm going to share with you what happened, my little run out.
Ball in hand, can Rick still get out? I'm not sure. Well, yeah, one. Yep.
Rick was the last person I played before COVID shut down everything.
Do you remember that from 8 years ago?
Well, it was the last match. Nice shot.
Holy shit, look at that shape. He's gonna shove this right up Jerome's ass. Oh, no, it might be a little too much. No, I think he's okay. I think he's okay. I got the whole thing. I got it.
Finally.
Yep. When you need a win, play Jerome.
Right.
I think, how many games did I play last night? Like 5 or 6?
I would say 5.
I played a guy with the glove.
So Ben Ramos is he has 2 kids going to grade school here and pays $70,000 for each kid a year.
70 grand for elementary school.
I would never pay that. Like, that's insane.
You told him how the inventor of the Oculus, who we know, Palmer Luckey,
I'm friends with his mom. His mom told me about how she homeschooled him.
Homeschooled him, and if she had put him in public school, she said he never would have invented the Oculus.
Yeah.
Which made him a billionaire at 23.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Crazy.
And then Julianne thought that Zach right up there looked like Gavin Newsom, which he does.
I never thought about that.
And then that Asian guy behind Rick right there, he had a glove. He was really good.
And he beat me in the first game, and then I beat him.
Yeah, but Rick goes, okay, now let's play for money.
Yeah.
And he looked at him and he goes, no. He goes, I've been hustled before.
I'm like, hustled? You got a glove on. What do you mean hustled? I was playing with someone else's stick. But I did beat him. And then he wanted to play a rubber match. Because he's like, I'm going home. I'm like, okay, I'm out.
Yeah.
We came back. It was late. We didn't get to bed till late. Now, we came home and I watched
we watched the debates.
Watched the VP debate, which is a big topic on my shows on this evening. But I want to tell the story of how I went to lunch on Tuesday with Chris Ruddy and a couple of my bosses at Newsmax. Chris Ruddy owns the network. And I'm there and, getting to know him a little better. And we're talking about my role at the network and how my role might expand. And all of a sudden, everyone's phones start blowing up because incoming at Israel, Iran is firing missiles at Israel. So everyone's like preoccupied and we got to get back to the office. And then it looked like the barrage was over and things had calmed down. So we had a few minutes to just finish up. And Chris starts asking about Kelly. And he brings up that he knows
Carolyn Manzo
from the New Jersey Housewives. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know her sister and her husband. And they came, we had dinner with them in California. And we started talking about what happened to Caroline Manzo. And he knows, the family. And we were going back and forth about the backstory. And I just all of a sudden realized, like, here I am talking to the owner of my news network about the Housewives. And he seems more interested in my wife, Kelly, than in me. And then he says, well, next time we're doing dinner and your wife's coming, you're bringing your wife next time.
Well, what about Hannity? When he goes, are you really dating Kelly Dodd?
Yeah, this was 5 years ago when we first started dating. Are you really dating Kelly Dodd? And I go, yeah. And he goes,
you watch that show?
He goes, is she really like that in real life? And I go, yeah, I guess. I think so. I go, you watch that show? He goes, yeah, my wife and I watch it every night. Every week we watch it.
That is so funny.
He was a big fan. So this morning, every morning I get an editorial note from one of the bosses. They compile all the stuff that's happened overnight, all the stuff that's happening this day, and then highlights from last night and stuff that they're looking at, editorial things that they're going to be discussed on the air each day. And so I read a piece of the editorial note to Kelly when we woke up about the vice presidential debate. And
I'm laying in bed, and I like when he reads to me.
And I said, well, J.D. Vance, this is in the editorial note. What J.D. Vance did last night cannot be understated. He took the populist revolt/disruption from Brexit and Trump has made some inroads here and around the world, but has seen a cap in its expansion, and he militarized it. What was characterized fairly or unfairly as a chaotic and emotive and occasionally paranoid movement was intellectualized in a way that will likely set Vance's political future, but will also bring in even more establishment types into the new Republican fold. And Kelly goes, I didn't understand a word that you just said.
First of all, I don't even know what millenized means. What does that even mean?
It's not Miller. It's Millei apostrophe I. So Malai-ized. And whoever Malai is, actually, I don't know. They're characterizing someone who's probably some great political thinker. Like, I should know who that is, and I'm admitting to you I don't. I know a little bit about a lot of things. I don't know who that is either. So sorry, but I'll learn, and I get smarter every day because I get stuff like that.
So he reads it to me, and I'm like, I don't understand what one word. What does that mean? I'm like, did AI write that?
She said that. I have a hot topic now.
Hot topic.
You're gonna appreciate this because this Gen Z employee got roasted for wearing pajama-like work clothes, which Kelly does all the time.
I wear that all the time.
Yeah,
it's an outfit.
It is.
So what happened?
She is Australian, and she works in Sydney's CBD, and she's taken to social media to express her horror at someone mistaking her expensive work outfit for pajamas. Standing in the middle of Sydney's Martin Place, she filmed herself showing off her very tasteful matching set. It was chic, it was trendy, it was being called pajamas. The 29-year-old professional then realized people didn't quite understand her fashion statement. How did she come to this conclusion? Because someone straight up asked her if she was wearing PJs. I don't know why I pulled this. I pulled this because you wear those kind of outfits all the time.
Yes.
And I guess she got a hard time for wearing it to work.
Oh, are they saying it's a Gen Z thing? Because I'm a Gen X and I wear it. So why was that?
Someone said they work great. What?
That was a sucky in the news.
No, it's not in the news. This is a hot topic.
Oh, okay.
Someone said they work great as individual pieces, but as a set, it's giving bedtime. I guess like bedtime vibes. Whatever. Kelly's in favor of pajamas. Out and about. In the news now.
In the news.
Remember Edwin Castro, who won the largest Powerball jackpot of all time, $2.04 billion.
He bought Roman James's house.
Bought Roman James's house after we toured it. Like we had toured it like a month earlier, and this guy bought it for like $20-some million, $24 million. So someone sued him, claiming that the winning ticket belonged to the other person, belonged to that guy. That guy said, that was my ticket, and someone took it from me, told me it wasn't a winner, and then this guy wound up cashing it in. It was an interesting story.
But they found out, they saw that he bought it, right?
Well, a California judge tossed the lawsuit. He tentatively dismissed it last month, but it became official Tuesday after this guy, Jose Rivera, failed to fight the ruling. It means Castro no longer has to prove he's the rightful owner of the jackpot, the biggest in U.S. history, nearly 2 years after he won. The judge ruled that players are solely responsible for securing their tickets against theft, loss, damage, or destruction. The person in possession of a winning lottery ticket is the presumptive winner.
Okay. Well, we just read that somebody in New Jersey has not claimed that there is a
$1 billion jackpot.
$1 billion ticket out there.
So whoever finds that ticket, if it's still in existence, it doesn't matter if you were the one to buy it. You get to cash it in because you have it in your hand.
So if you're in New Jersey somewhere out there, I would go through all your old tickets right now and see if you have the $1 billion ticket. You could.
Let me pose a hypothetical. I have the winning ticket. I bought the winning ticket, okay, and it's sitting I had left it sitting on the desk. Someone breaks into my house, takes the ticket, and goes to cash it in. They stole it from me. I have the video, the store camera video of me buying the ticket. You see it's me, I'm buying the ticket. Is a judge going to say, it doesn't matter that someone stole it from you, the person who has it in his hand gets to win the money? Because that doesn't seem right.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't seem fair. Because they can tell exactly who it was and the numbers that were given at that particular place.
You can prove, if there is video, or through other means, you could essentially prove you were the one who bought the ticket. But you better hang on to it if you have a winning ticket. That's the lesson here. We got to leave it there.
And if you do find that $1 billion ticket and you find it and you won, we get a little cut.
Right. You should give us, I don't know, 5%, 10%, like a taste.
Yeah, a little something.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so
All right.
All you New Jersey people, go through all your old lottery tickets.
We appreciate you watching The Smash. We hope you subscribe right now if you haven't already here on YouTube. And we hope you'll check out our Rick and Kelly show on patreon.com.
Yeah.
And, you know, we haven't really talked about Soul Life this week.
I just took it just now, and
You
then I'm
did?
done. I'm freaked out.
We're running out of Soul Life. You don't have to run out of Soul Life. If you go to soullife.com/Rick and Kelly, order 2 or more bottles, and hit auto order at checkout, you'll get the double discount, $20 off every bottle, and you'll get it every month. And you should take it every day because it will make a difference in your life.
Totally changed my life.
Tomorrow I'm going to have some testimonials from people we haven't shared yet.
Yes, it's
It
awesome.
worked for them, it works for us, it'll work for you too.
Exactly.
Get your Soul Life. soullife.com/Rick and Kelly. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, guys. Selenda has made this body better. Getting better with age, and it's because of this bad boy right here. The spoke in the wheel.
Minerals play an essential role in your body's functions. If you don't get enough, you can suffer a long list of health problems. But get the minerals you need and you can absolutely thrive. We used to get our minerals from the food we eat every day, but over-farming has stripped the nutrients from the soil. Crops grown decades ago were far richer in vitamins and minerals than what we have today. You'd have to eat 4 servings of broccoli to get the calcium 1 serving provided in the 1950s. And meat has just half the iron. Here's your solution. Soul Life mineral supplements, including Re-Kick, Reform, and Selenda. They're specially formulated to ensure your body actually absorbs the minerals and nutrients inside. Soul Life has been healing Canadians for years. Now we're proud to be exclusive partners here in America. Click on our link to get your Rick and Kelly discount on these amazing supplements that can change your life for the better.
Soul Life, the minerals you need.